Hello, GSF Universe. My name is Alfred Joaquin, and welcome to GetSportsFocus. We have a student athlete that's going to be joining me in just a little bit. He is a very talented young man from the East Bay, plays for Livermore High School. We met him during the GSF 7-on-7 tournament series. And I think he just got online. So he is online right now. What's up, man?
What's up?
This is kind of like a unscripted. We've been doing it with a few athletes, and so thanks for making time to do this.
Yeah, of course.
So how was your day today, man?
It was good. I had spring ball today. We only have one left, and yeah, I'm glad football's starting again.
Nice. How's the team looking?
Good. We got like pretty big linemen and receivers I can catch. I just hope we can put it together and be good.
So for those people who don't know you yet, this is actually a really good opportunity to talk and talk about yourself, talk about your goals, talk about your background. So why don't we just start off with that? Tell us a little bit about yourself. You can start with your first and last name, your school, and your position, and then just flow from there.
I'm Tyler Trudeau. I'm class of 2023, and I'm a quarterback.
How long have you been playing quarterback?
I started in the 7th grade.
Oh, okay. And what did you play any other position, or were you always?
I've never played any other position. I've always been a quarterback. Yeah.
Let me guess, you play baseball too.
Yeah.
Do you actually play for Livermore, or?
Yeah, I just played this year. I didn't play last year, but I tried out this year in mid-varsity, so I played.
Nice. All right. So you played varsity as a sophomore, or were you in JV?
I was on JV as a sophomore.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your background as far as high school football and kind of give a summary of your freshman year, sophomore year, junior year.
Well, high school's always been weird for me. Like, I've never had a normal season. Freshman year, we got cut 2 games short because the varsity was recruiting. So we had to miss games because of that. So that was a normal year for me. Sophomore year, COVID year, we only had like 5 or 6 games, and that was weird. I started out high school at Granada High School, and I didn't transfer till halfway through first trimester through my junior year. And then junior year, I played for Granada for 5 games, and then I transferred over to Livermore halfway through the season, and I had to sit those 5 games to like the transfer rules.
Yeah.
And yeah, since then, yeah.
Man, do you think last season, having the football season in the spring, and then like 2 months later, you're back at it? Do you think that helped a little bit, like as far as?
I mean, I didn't get like too out of shape, so that was good. And like, I mean, I still like stayed in it. But I think that helped most kids that like only don't really care about football but still play. Like, they don't have much time to be off, so they'll be like more developed, I guess.
Did you have to pick between baseball and football?
No.
Oh, you actually played both.
Well, I played football, and the last game I broke my wrist against Livermore, which I go to now.
Oh.
So I didn't even try out for baseball.
What were some of the lessons that you learned, like being in that situation? I mean, being injured and also going through the whole COVID thing.
Just not take things for granted, and like, you never know what's going to come. So just prepare for whatever's going to come and stay ready.
What about last season?
Well, I started out Granada, and there was a quarterback ahead of me who was a senior, and everyone knew I was better than him. Like, I was more vocal and everything, but the coach talked to me and told me that since he's a senior, he gets to start, and I didn't think that was fair at all. But I mean, I couldn't really do anything about that, and just Granada wasn't like a good environment for me. So I transferred over halfway through the season, and I started practicing with them more, but I wasn't allowed to play with them. But I mean, they're just much like more into football, and they care about you, and I like it a lot more.
So off season, obviously that's when we met each other, going against you guys.
Yeah.
You're definitely by far one of the best QBs that we went up against, and so I thought that was cool, and I really appreciate you being at our camp and showing off your stuff. But talk about your 7-on-7 team, because you guys have one of the best athletic team that we saw this year.
Yeah, we started out like doing pretty bad. We just didn't have the guys because a lot of them were doing track, so we never really practiced, and it was hard for me to make it out there because it's all the way in Stockton. I live in the East Bay area, and like most of the kids just wouldn't show up for practice, or like it would be random times they'd come to tournaments. So once we got to like get together more and the track kids stopped, we actually became a team and started winning tournaments.
And I think, what was the first tournament you guys won? Was it ours?
I think it was your guys'.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was against Coach Mann's team. That was. I mean, you guys were entertaining. That's.
Yeah.
It was either you guys or Silly You. Those two teams are the teams that really stood out as far as the teams that we played. But talk about your coach, your 7-on-7 coach. I mean, I see him out there. He's got you guys. He's got the young guys.
Well, I think I just met him through Instagram, and I mean, I just showed up to tryouts because I didn't know much about 7-on-7 my sophomore year, and like ever since then, he's liked me, and like we have a good relationship, and I mean, there's a lot of going for him because he has a lot of he has teams to coach, and he's not always there, but when he's there, he's like doing the best he can to help us.
You were sharing time with another QB.
Yeah, that was Samson Humpkin, I think. He's the St. Mary's quarterback. He's a sophomore. He's pretty good.
Yeah, well, both of you guys were a standout. Talk about the whole 7-on-7 experience and how it like really helps you as a quarterback, and also like I think for the most part, like staying in that competitive mode, like in the off season. I think that's important.
Obviously, it's not like guys coming at you and you have a little bit more time, and it's more like set to how much time you have, but it's really good for like reading a defense and like just working with receivers, especially if you have kids from your school that are going with you, which I didn't, but if you do, that'll like help you for the regular season.
When the season starts back up, I mean, you guys are in spring ball right now. You're a senior. Obviously, from what we've seen, like you're going to be one of the standouts out there as far as QB. Definitely have next level potential. How is recruiting going for you? And like, if you were to talk to college coaches, like what would you give as your scouting report?
Just that I try my best to be a leader, and I'm always working, and I'm in the weight room all the time, and I'm doing the best I can to better myself.
Have you been to a lot of camps?
Yeah, I've been to like 7, I'd say, somewhere around there.
Are you attending any college camps this summer at all, or?
Sac State, and that's all I know right now. I'm also gonna, and also Manning and Passing Academy, which is in Louisville or somewhere out there, far.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And as far as like your goals as a senior, obviously probably win a title and all that stuff. But what do you want to get out of your year at Livermore?
Just have the game slowed down for me and like understand football more, and also to beat the rivals Granada.
When you look back in your high school career, what who are the individuals that you want to thank? Some of the people that made a difference in your athletic career, and you as a high schooler.
My quarterback coach out of Modesto, Coach Pinelli. He basically I've always been able to throw far, but he worked with my mechanics and got him he tuned them a little bit, and now I have zip on the ball and I can control it better. And also my parents, because they bring me to camps and they don't ask too much of me. They just provide for me basically. And then my coach, current coach right now, he brought me into Livermore and has helped me ever since, and he's just supportive.
And a couple more questions. How was your experience with the Top Dawg Camp? Like, playing with a bunch of guys that you don't even know, different levels as well, and the whole
Yeah,
like 10 players per team.
Yeah, it was a lot of reps, which I liked, and plus you got to play with random kids, so you got to like make do with what you have, and like just you don't really know who your guys are at first, and then once you keep going, you like get to know who's good and who's not, and like who you can trust, I guess. And it was fun.
When everything's all said and done, I mean, not everyone's gonna go to the NFL. Never know, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's the big dream. What do you want to be when you grow up, though? Like, if there was
I
no,
just want to go as far as I can in football, and then if that doesn't work out, I want to be either like a sports analyst or something to do with sports, if not a firefighter.
nice. And anything else you want to say to your fans out there?
Not like anything else.
And what do you want to say to the high school that you go to about you guys' upcoming season?
We just got a brand new gym, so we should hopefully use the best out of that and like make do with what we have, and just I hope we do good this year.
And as far as colleges, are you looking to stay local? Hopefully, go out of state.
Honestly, whatever's best for me, and like wherever I have the best opportunity for football. Yeah.
Is there a player that you look up to, like at the next level, either college or pro, that you kind of model your game after?
Not currently right now. Or like, he's not current, but my uncle, he went to the NFL and he played quarterback too.
Oh, nice.
That's something I dream to be, like to keep the family legacy. But I mean, Aaron Rodgers, because I'm a Packers fan, and just how well he like is on the field and how like easy it comes, not easy, but how well prepared he is for everything.
Wait, who's your uncle?
Jack Trudeau. He played in the NFL for 10 years. He played on the Colts, Panthers, and Jets, and he went to Illinois. And yeah.
So it's in the blood, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, like I said, you're one of the standouts, and I appreciate you making the time. So I'm glad we got to do this, because I know everybody needs to know about you.
Yeah, good.
All right. So keep us posted, keep us informed on what's going on with you. We'll try to keep up with what you guys are doing over there at Livermore, and probably check out a couple of games here and there too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, cool. Thank your parents for me. And
okay, thank you.
We'll see you soon, man. All right.
All
Take
right,
care. That was Tyler. Tyler's the man.